Hey everyone, this is Sal Congeloso from Geek.com, and I'm here with a new iPhone case from a company called Exovault. So you probably haven't heard of them, but previous to this they were making metal iPhone cases out of brass, aluminum, and titanium, which is a pretty dramatic change of pace from the standard rubber or hard plastic iPhone cases that you probably see day to day. And right here is the Exo 2, which is the second version of their iPhone case. It's for the 3GS. I guess it would work with 3G too. So let's check it out. I'm pretty excited. Here's the box it came in. Pretty cool. A little bit of padding, and here we have the case itself. This is just a business card. And the hardware, there's 4 little screws in there and a small Allen key, like a, 2mm, something really small. The card says Exovault.com. That's EXOVAULT.com. Here's the case itself. This is, as you could probably tell, the aluminum. The other option would have been brass, which is a gold color. It's just another business card. Like I said, it's the other option is the brass, and they're not, from what I understand, making the titanium anymore. That they only did for the first generation product. So just looking at it, it's obviously square corners. Looks really cool. It's not as sleek as some of the other cases that we've seen, but they went for a tougher, boxier feel, which is what you would probably expect from an all-metal case. Yeah, they obviously took the care to make holes where all the ports are, for your camera, your volume, then your silence, and then we have the holes up here. And this is where the face sensors are, or the different sensors are. Home button. These are it's hard to see with this camera. This is it's a brushed aluminum. Looks like they did a really nice job here. I guess this is CNC. The work looks really clean. This is like I said, tiny hex screw around your earplug and your button up there or whatever. It's beveled, so clearly some thought went into this. So just real quickly, let's see if we can't operate on this. These are really tiny hex screws, so I will try not to take too long. I got this wrong before. Just in the bag, you have two extra screws. So the downside of this is obviously you can't take your phone out of the case, while you're just out and about, unless you carry around a set of Allen keys with you. But it is easy enough, so if you have the key available, we're looking at a 30-second job here. And just to look at the case, it's obviously, first of all, it's super light, which it is the aluminum. I think it's something like 44 grams for the entire case. The brass I think it was about twice that. Brass being, heavier, denser metal than aluminum. So, and then on the inside here, you could see the markings from I guess it would be called a router or whatever, the CNC machine. So it's really cool if you're into metal work. My camera might not be picking it up. And then here we have the case. On the back half, it looks like a rubber, some sort of coating, probably to prevent scratching. And then I did want to point this out. Right here we have this the aluminum, and then it's fluted right here. And then we go to, this is actually wood. You may not think it's in keeping with the all-metal case. Once you throw wood in there, things start to get a little steampunky. But this is a rosewood And what it's there for is for reception. Obviously, your phone's radios are going to have problems getting through metal, even aluminum. So it's not ideal to have a full metal backing over those antennas. So that's why they have the wood here. Aesthetically, I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely not going to be for everyone because you want a metal case. You don't necessarily want a wood case, but it's okay. I think it looks pretty nice, and they did a nice job of fitting it in here. So while you could feel the seams, it's still a really clean job. Anyway, so we're just gonna drop that in here. There's a little bit of wiggle. I don't even know if you could see it on the camera, but it's a great fit. Put the front down. And we're going to start screwing. Your guess is as good as mine as to how tight this should screw down. But we'll just go until it feels secure. Actually, there's no gap there, so it looks like we could just screw it down all the way. These screws, they don't have any Loctite on them or anything like that, but they seem pretty secure. There's not a whole lot of pressure on them pulling them out, so I'm not too worried about them getting lost. I'm actually just tightening them down all the way. I'm not forcing it, but I'm gonna go all the way and just trust these guys manufacturing. There you go. So no gap here. Camera looks good. I can reach the volume. It's a little bit tougher, and no problem getting to the silencer. So that was good. This doesn't look like it was covered up at all, so I don't think we're having an issue hearing from it. Headphone jack looks accessible. The buttons are accessible. And let me see the reception. I have 5 bars, and I always have 5 bars in the area, so it looks like the phone was not negatively affected.